this is Ollie. Welcome back to You in Korea. I hope you are all safe and well wherever you are. Let me briefly remind you that You in Korea is a channel for those who love Korea, who want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share with you guys the stories of my life for the past 10 years in Korea, share some interesting facts about the country, maybe some information that is not really well known worldwide. I hope you enjoy watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback in the comment section. As I mentioned many times in our videos, it's been over 10 years since I came to Korea. And as you all probably guessed, it's the power of Hallyu and the power of K-pop that brought me here. As I liked it so much, I naturally became very interested in the country, in its culture. I wanted to learn the language and I wanted to experience it for myself. Because as you know, the power of K-pop is just incredible. If you only go on YouTube, you would be drowning in the ocean of various contents about K-pop in various videos. But there is one country in the world where you cannot access any content about K-pop. You probably guessed, right? It's unbelievable, but it's true. And the country is North Korea. And not only you cannot access the content, you can be severely punished if you do it. Shocking news from North Korea was reported not so long ago. Radio Free Asia reported in December of 2022 that a North Korean college student was detained for using South Korean way of speaking. The said college student used the word honey or 자기야 on the phone. Do you know what happened to this college student and the 3 college students that were with him? Don't be too surprised. All 4 people involved were expelled from school and taken to local coal mine. They were also sent to the most difficult coal mine in North Korea. I cannot believe they got such harsh punishment for just saying honey on the phone. This is the reality of North Korea. That is not all. We mentioned it before about the North Korean law about rejecting the reactionary ideology and culture. And in this case, the prohibited ideology, of course, refers to anything produced in South Korea or United States and so on. If you speak or write or sing in a South Korean way, you are sentenced to labor camps or up to 2 years of other correctional labor in North Korea. It is said that the maximum penalty for watching Korean videos will be 15 years in prison, and a death sentence is imposed for distributors. So to put it simply, you can't just watch the Squid Game, for example, in North Korea, which has been watched by countless people all over the world. There's a reason why I mentioned Squid Game here. There was, in fact, a case where some people were caught watching Squid Game in North Korea. You can guess what happened to them. There was a recent report that 7 North Korean students were caught watching the Squid Game drama and were given really heavy sentences, including life imprisonment. And this is not the end. There must be someone who distributed the drama, right? So what happened to them? A resident who brought a USB device containing this drama from China and sold it was shot dead. Isn't it a really scary country? According to sources in North Korea, even if a teenager watches a South Korean movie or drama in North Korea, they can be punished for their first offense. But if it continues, they can be also sent to correction labor centers for 5 years. Moreover, their parents will also be imprisoned and sent to correction camps, well, because for their responsibility for child's education. And as I mentioned, the sentence is more severe for those who distribute, but even minors can be sentenced to death for distributing or selling the South Korean contents in North Korea. Can you imagine a death sentence for minors? Isn't that shocking? It is sad, but North Korea is this kind of country. All media in North Korea has been strictly controlled for over 70 years since the division, and any freedom of expression or information is suppressed. Not only South Korean way of speaking, but any foreign hairstyle and clothes are prohibited. So the human rights of North Koreans are outside the world's worst level. Do you remember the animation we talked about? True North, Remember Me. I hope you watch it. So why is North Korea so sensitive about the culture of South Korea? This is because the North Korean regime knows really well that if North Koreans learn about the real life in South Korea, that will be the end of their regime. Because they keep deceiving their people for years that South Korea is actually a very poor country, that lives of the people are miserable, and that North Korea is the best. But if people learned about South Korea and the democracy there, that would bring the end to the dictatorship, as it happened in other countries. As we emphasized before, North Korea is a dictatorship of 3 generations, something that cannot be found anywhere in modern history. North Korea's hereditary regime has been spending astronomical amounts of money on nuclear tests, missile launches, and armed provocations, despite their people starving to death and living miserable lives without getting the most essential supplies and medicine. We need more and more attention for the survival of poor North Koreans. There is one thing I really want the North Korean leaders to know. Despite all those terrifying policies and severe control over citizens, constantly rejecting the Korean culture, constantly rejecting the Korean wave, there will still be a day when you have to open. I really hope that there will be a day someday when North Korean people can enjoy BTS's songs or watching South Korean content. And for this, it's important that all of us people who love Korea, who love Korean culture, keep paying lots of attention to the North Korean issue. The more we speak about it, the more help it will make, the more attention it will bring from the international community. For poor North Korean people, this is all we can do. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope it was educating. I hope you learned something today. I will be bringing more interesting topics in the future as well. Until then, please stay with us, support our channel. If you like our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback and requests in the comment section. I will see you next time, and until then, 안녕!